Hello, beautiful people. Hello, Facebook. Hello. It's Kendra here. All right, say hello when you hop on. I would love to say hi to you. And you know the deal. If you're watching the replay, comment #replay below so that I can come back and circle back and say hello. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I wanted to come live today because I just wanted to share some things that have been on my heart. And to be honest with you, it took me, hey everybody, hello, hey Constance. To be honest with you, I did not want to show up. I did not want to show up and do this Facebook Live. Like my lower self was just like, no, don't show up, don't do it. We don't feel like it. My higher self, however, kept nudging me to show up, to speak my voice, to speak my truth, to share, what's on my heart as we move through this space that we're in right now in this world. And to speak to those of you who are businesswomen, who have your own business, whether it be online or offline, to really just show up and speak to you and share what's on my heart. The other part of me, the scared part of me was just like, no, what do you have to say? Like you're still, you're 4 years into your business. What do you really have to say? But we all have something, I think, that we get to put out into the world at this time that is positive, that is encouraging, that is insightful, and a beautiful way for us to be able to show up and lead in our own individual communities, right? And so I decided to show up today to share with you my thoughts and my insights. And so, first of all, let me just say this. I want to acknowledge, first of all, those of you who are really feeling the heaviness right now that's taking place in the world, that's feeling the shift that's taking place in business and in your personal life or in your families, right? I want to acknowledge that because that feeling is it's there, right? And you can't ignore that. And I have felt it too, right? I have felt very much like just wanting to go and pull the covers over my head and just hide and just, shut myself off and not have to, deal with anything. But that's not how we grow and expand. And I really do believe that I feel like that we're in a space of expansion. We're in a place where if we choose to, we can grow so much during this time and we can expand during this time. And so I know that many of you may not feel like showing up in your business. You may feel like, oh, this is a perfect time to just, hide out, to slink away, to not show up. But this is the time for you to show up and use your voice, right? And put your beautiful, amazing energy out into this world. This is the time for you to do that. And some of you may be thinking, well, what do I say? I don't think I have anything to say. And I get that too, because before I did this Facebook Live, I was like, what does Kendra really have to say, right? Like, what is it that I really want to put out there? Nobody wants to hear from me. Like all these little gremlins and voices and egos start showing up to get you to play small. But this is the opportunity for you to step up and to play bigger, right? So, hey everybody, I see I got 7 people on here, but I have no idea who you are, but hello, thank you for being here. So I was in meditation this afternoon because meditation is something that helps me just to calm my mind, to relax my mind. It helps me to come back into myself, especially when there's so many different things kind of pulling at me. It helps me to come back to myself. It helps me to recenter on what is important to me, recenter on what I am feeling. It helps me to process my emotions. And so if you are in business, or this is just for anybody really, please take some time to just sit with yourself for like 5 minutes and just be quiet, listen to your breath, allow whatever wants to come up within you to come up. Hey, Ricky, allow whatever thoughts that want to come through to come up and move away like the clouds in the sky. Let these things come up. Hey, Angel. Because it's a way, meditation is a way of you giving yourself permission to process what you're feeling and what you're moving through. And it elevates your vibration, right? And if anything right now at this moment, we all have got to do our part. This is where the work counts. Let me just say that. This is where the work on yourself really counts. This is where you get to be more devoted and more disciplined in doing your work to take care of you. So for me, that's meditation. For me, that's writing in my journal. It's, going outside and letting the sun touch my face, doing the things that are going to help you to feel good in this time, right? So during my meditation today, first, let me say this. Let me know if you're with me. Send me some hearts. Send me some likes. Let me know you're with me on this and that you hear what I'm saying and that you are resonating and you're getting it. I'd love to see some love hearts. Thank you. Some likes. Yes. All right. So here's the thing. Here's what came up to me today during meditation. I kept hearing, and I've been hearing this over the past couple of days. I keep hearing this word focus, 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 focus. Hey, Julie, that keeps coming up inside of me over the past few days. And so as I was meditating, thank you so much for the love hearts. As I was sitting in meditation today, it came up through me even more. And so what I want to say to you is, I want to share with you just 3 things I want to share with you today that can help you in moving forward in your business in this time of uncertainty, okay? Number 1 is focus. Focus. There are a lot of things happening right now with this whole, coronavirus that's going on that we cannot control. There is so much happening that we just have no control over, right? And I'll never forget, that's something that my dad has always said to me, when I was younger, when I was going through my younger phase in life and I was frustrated about life and things weren't working out and I was mad at my boss and all these different things, my dad would say to me, Kendra, focus on what you can control. And so I shared that with you today. You cannot control a lot of the things that are happening right now, but what you can choose to do is focus on controlling you, controlling how you show up in your life, for your business, for your kids, right? For your spouse, for your community, for your tribe. You get to be focused on that. Focus on where are you putting your energy and your actions in your business. Right? So I do believe that, yes, we need to be aware. We need to understand what's going on around us, but do not allow yourself to go down that rabbit hole of reading all this stuff that's coming through your newsfeed about, this person did this and this person is this and the president did that. And I think it's this conspiracy and it's that conspiracy. It's like, you've got to give yourself permission to focus on what is going to be of best interest to you. So there becomes a point in time when it's time to shut it down, right? It's time to shut down all the stuff that you're reading. You already are aware. Hey, Travis, you're already aware of what's happening. You know what's going on. Shut it down and focus on your actions and focus on your energy and how you can take the energy that's inside of you and fuel your business with it, right? And I'm going to share with you what that looks like here in the next 2 points I'm going to cover. Your focus. So ask yourself, what am I focused on right now? Right? And am I focused on things that I can't control, or am I focused on things that I can control? And remember, you can only control you. You can't control anything else that's happening outside of you, but you can control you. All right, the next thing I want to share with you is courage. Number 2, courage, courage, courage. These times right now require us to really step into and own the courage that is within us, right? And so what does that look like? Have the courage to show up and be of service to your clients, to your community, to your tribe, right? And when I say have the courage, what I mean is, remember earlier I said, man, there's a part of me that wants to just go run and just like pull the covers over my head and be like, I'll take the covers away once this is over. For me to move past that, I had to step into a place of courage. Hey, mama, how are you? You have to step into a place of courage and allow yourself to be courageous enough to show up even when it feels crazy, right? Even when there's so much uncertainty in the world, you still have to give yourself permission and tap into the courage to show up and show how you can be of service to your community, to your tribe, to your clients, right? And so have a brainstorm session. How can I be of service? Right? And so for me, I recognized that even though I was experiencing resistance to come on and do this Facebook Live, I knew that it would be of service to whomever is going to watch this either now or later. And have that belief and set that intention that when I do show up, when I do tap into my courage, when I do show up in spite of the fear, in spite of the uncertainty, in spite of the all that's going on, when I do show up in that, I believe that I would be of high service to whomever I come in contact with. So step into your courage is number 2. Number 3, the third point that I want to share with you today is about clarity. This is a time for you to really gain massive clarity in your life and in your business. Right? Now, I know from a business perspective, I talk to a lot of women who are they're not clear on a lot of things in their business, right? And I've been there. I still go through those phases where I'm just like, I don't know what to do, right? I don't have the clarity. Well, allow this to be an opportunity for you to, hey, Maritza, allow this to be a time, hey, Trish, allow this to be a time for you to tap into your clarity and get clear on the elements of your business or on your life that aren't feeling really good right now. Hey, Marielle, get clear on that, right? This is the time for that. Get clear on, okay, if there's things in your business that aren't working, get clear on what isn't working. Get clear on what is working. Get clear on what you're going to stop doing. Get clear on what you're going to keep doing. Right? Use this time to really tap into that and gain that clarity so that you can really hit the ground running and really propel yourself forward when things kind of settle down and get back to, a little bit of equilibrium, right? I'm not going to say back to how they were because things have changed. We've all changed. Nothing is going back to how it used to be before because we are all going to be changed after this, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. So get clear. Focus on your values, right? How do you need to get more clear on your values? Think about the foundation of what your business stands for. And for personally, that's something that I'm looking at is, okay, what does my business stand for? What does Kendra Woods International LLC stand for? Right? Get clear on that. Understand what that is. Get clear on your values. Get clear on whatever your mission is. Get clear on your vision. Again, why? So you can hit the ground running when things start to kind of get back to equilibrium, okay? Now, also thinking about, remember I said being of service? What can you create right now? What can you create, right? Creativity and putting yourself in a space of brainstorming creativity is a beautiful way to be of service. It's a beautiful way to control the thing that you can control, right? So what can you create? What can you put out into the world that can help other people feel good about themselves or that can raise them up, right? What does that look like? What offers do you want to release? What message do you want to put out into the world? So one of the things that I became really intentional about is I said, all right, my platform is going to be a space where I am infusing and putting out the energy of love, putting out the energy of gratitude, putting out the energy of inspiration, putting out the energy of motivation. I want my newsfeed to be a place where people, when they come to it, they can feel good, right? And not a place when they come to it, they're bogged down with more of the everyday things that we are hearing every single day, right? So it can look like that, right? You also could get clear on, all right, how do I want to move forward with being of service to my clients? How do I want to keep servicing them? Or what do I want to shift or pivot, right? And I love the word pivot because really this is a time of pivoting, you all. This is it's like a wake up call. It's a get your attention. You know, it's a open your eyes up, and don't get sucked into to the heaviness and to the dense energy. But it's time to kind of pivot and say, all right, I'm going to pivot a bit and focus here. Yes, I know what is going on here. I get it, right? We're not discrediting that, but how can I pivot and take my energy and my life force and put it towards something that is going to create, positive change, right? So Maritza says, keep moving forward in business, body, and building yourself and your work. Exactly. So the last thing that I want to say is, yes, I'm feeling all the feels, y'all. Like, I'm just like keeping it real. Yes, I'm feeling all the feels, right? But at the same time, I also know deep down that there's gotta be, and there is going to be something good that comes from this, that comes from these times that we're in. Something good is going to come for this, and start expecting that good now, because what we expect, hey Justine, because what we expect is exactly what we get. So what can you begin expecting now? What is the silver lining that you can choose to focus on? Hey Mandy, what are the, what is the good that can come from this? Start thinking about that now, because what you expect is what you will receive. So what are you expecting? As a matter of fact, I want you to put that in the comments below if you're bold enough to do so. What are your expectations? What good are you expecting to come from all of this? Right? It could be in your business, it could be in your life, it could be from a worldview standpoint, but what are you expecting? Right? What good are you expecting to come from this? And then last but not least, ground yourself in your self-care practices, right? I spoke about me doing meditation earlier, and that is a self-care practice for me. But another one is like taking hot Epsom salt baths and just relaxing and letting your mind go, right? Give your mind permission to just slow down, right? Give your brain waves permission to slow down so that you can hear yourself, so that you can tune into yourself, so that your higher self can speak to you and you can hear that part of you, so that you can hear your intuition. Give yourself that permission, all right? And know, or not know, but let how you are showing up and what you're doing and what you're putting out there be enough. Let it be enough, right? Allow yourself to be enough. So I'm giving myself permission that this Facebook Live is enough, right? Me doing this Facebook Live today and sharing what's on my heart and what's been going through my mind, it is enough. Right? It is enough, and it will serve the people that it's meant to serve. For some, it's not for them, right? They're going to scroll right past it and be like, I don't care what that girl's saying, right? Or some will listen and click off, whatever. Give yourself permission to know that whatever you do is enough, and that how you show up for yourself, it is enough. And that how you are showing up in your business, when you show up for service, when you show up to be there in business for your clients, for your prospective clients, that it is enough. All right? So I'm sending you all massive love. I thank you so much for being here and bearing witness to what I had to say today and allowing me to just share my thoughts and my heart with you. I would love to hear from you and what you think, so don't hesitate to put something in the comments and let me know what you think. Let me know what comes to you. Share the love. Give me some hearts and likes. Share this video if you think it can help somebody else. Let's do what we can to be of service to those. All right? Yes. Travis said enough permission. Yes, that's powerful. Yes, it is. Thank you so much for being here. And I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye. Thank you.